think I'm up right now, shorty. Yep, I'm up. I'm good. All right, now I can really start talking. So I realized that throughout the waist measurement challenge that subconsciously I wasn't even paying attention that I had been being extremely intentional with what I was purchasing. I was like, no, I don't just want to buy shit because it's online. I took off all my waist beads for the new year, but the two tied on I purchased from you. Oh yeah, girl, let's do it. Yeah, you gotta keep girl. Save this for me, please. My phone is dying. I got you, Fifi. You good? Don't even worry about it. I got you. Come on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for starting the year with me. Like you don't understand how great that makes me feel. Like I don't I try not to look at my numbers because I'm always trying to beat them, right? So I look at them, but I don't get into them. I just go, oh, gotta do better than that. Love you too, Fifi. I don't get wrapped up into the amount of numbers. I just look at it and I go, okay, I gotta go harder. But I know it's a lot of motherfuckers that got my waist beads, and that feels really good. Like every time I get a review, y'all don't understand. I'm so appreciative of everything y'all are doing for me because without y'all, where the fuck would I be? Where the fuck would I be? Couldn't be a waist bead revolutionist unless y'all allow me to talk my shit. So I'm on here talking my shit, and y'all know I be talking some shit. So, um, I've been being very intentional with my spending, and then when I took a look back and I thought about it, it was just beautiful. Like it was just a dope ass experience. Like typically I don't. Okay, let me say hi to everybody that's on YouTube where I'm getting the money. Hey Lisa. Hey everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Hey Ebony K. I need those earrings. Girl, that's what I said when I seen them in the store. I said, oh, I need them earrings. So I had to grab them. And I already broke one. Ain't that some shit? And ended up having to put a back on one. Like, you know how these is the ones that clip? But yeah, there ain't no lies being. Oh, there we go. That's the first one. Is no lies being told at this table. Okay, we talking about being very, very intentional, and y'all know I done did a lot of shit. I have your waist beads on right now. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate everybody that tied up with me, Shorty. Everybody that tied up. Let me switch to YouTube. Yes, if you want to switch to YouTube, please know I get paid on YouTube. Instagram don't give me shit. So if you want to give me a few watch hours, slide on over to YouTube. Okay, sis, did you ever think about teaching class on entrepreneurship? Ooh, I'm glad you said that. Well, I do have a waist speed mentorship that is on my Etsy and it is for sale. And I sold my first one. Yeah. And I also have a spiritual consulting. Spiritual consulting on there as well. Hey Noodle Power, the dopest editor in the world. How are you? Same. Up to 6 on constantly. Oh, please. Oh, well, it's Waist Speed Wednesday, so let's show off. Hold on, let me push my chair over. It's Waist Speed Wednesday. Can I push this big stupid ass chair over? Oh yeah, that's good. It's what? Oh, that's cute. It's Waist Speed Wednesday, so let's show off. I mean, why not? Okay, so I added 4 more. I added 4 more beads, so I don't even know where I'm at right now. I can't even tell y'all. I can't tell y'all where I'm at, but you know what I can tell you? Snitched is what I can fuck tell you. Me and my winter waist beads is like this. Me and my winter waist beads is like this, and like this. Oh no, honey, I won't be. My waist got smaller this winter, baby. I don't give a fuck. You hear me? I don't give a fuck. She said, and thick thighs has been saving lives. Look how thick thighs has been saving lives since the beginning of time. She said, I mean that. Okay, then. She said, and when the beat drop, we gonna hit it to your like, body. Yeah. Yes, girl. You think I've been girl? I have been in here working. Hold on, let me give IG a little bit. I have been in here. Look at her. I have been in here getting her together. I was not playing at all. Oh no, 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 no. I was not playing at all, honey. I was not her. I've been eating them salads and drinking that water. All right, so wait a minute, hold up. Looking great, Queen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. And y'all know I'm over here, sis, body, girl, girl, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you. All right. Shout out to the dopest waist measurement challenge ever. Oh, she in the building. Trishy is in the building. Yes, show it. Okay, somebody already, what we already talking money. What is we talking about? Shit, you can't tell me Black lives don't matter, bro. All them racist folks must have been, huh. We not even gonna talk about that because I'm telling y'all, I seen a commercial that said Black Joy matters, and they got us singing and dancing and shucking and jiving like that shit matters. I don't give a fuck if we sing and dance. That does not mean we're fucking happy. That's why I only danced one time on TikTok for my niece. I'm not doing it. I'm not at a point where I'm that motherfucking happy just yet. I have inner joy, I have inner peace, but my people ain't free. So I'm not what is it? I ain't there yet. But then again, I'm old. So I'm not saying don't have fun on TikTok, but I'm saying for me. For me. All right. I have 4 waist beats on. 4 just came in the mail. Yes, gifting it to my 9-year-old. You better. Southern Pieces said waist measurement challenge. Whoop whoop. Oh yeah. And I made it. Hold on. Dope is dope is dope is period 100. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Um, so a while ago I was like a 36. So I started at a 34 waist. I went to a 36 when I was getting a little chunky. I was like, oh no, I'm not about to do that. Right means you better watch out. We chasing that rich. Right. I made it to a 34. And then the waist measurement challenge before this one, I made it to a 32. And that's when I was like, I'm never going back. I always want my waist to be at a 32. So believe it or not, my daughter um, inspired me to use the waist beads for a little bit of contouring. So that's what I did. And 32. And 32 don't know what to do, shorty. Really don't. Really don't. Really don't. But all right, let's get into it. And I thank everybody that's in YouTube and IG land. I appreciate y'all. All right, so I'm glad y'all here. Before I talk about all the wonderful things that I've been doing, because I'm really proud. Like y'all know, I dropped the book and everything. I got my babies back because everybody love these little crystals. It's called the pink gem box. Y'all know she is so cute, and she looks good on your desk. She looks good by your bed. You know what I'm saying? She's really cute, and it's pretty much got all the crystals you fucking need. Like it's your starter kit. Like if you ready to hop in the crystals and you need something, like look how pretty that rose quartz is. Oh wait a minute, hold up. Look how pretty this amethyst is. Hold up for everybody. Amethyst, rose quartz. Oh, this is definitely either jade or aventurine. We got clear quartz in here. We got lapis lazuli in here. This is your kit. This is just oh, that's jade because this is probably lapis lazuli. Okay, so this is the kits. We'll get into it later. All right. So what I noticed and what made me feel really good. Wait a minute. Blessings to you and all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Got the magic waist. Girl, magic waist. We got to coin that phrase. I need you to bring back the crystal waist beads. I know, sugar. I know. I know. And I promise you, if I sat at a desk like I used to and beaded, I would not be able to write books, have waist bead events. Like I would not be able to be this great. But I will. I will. One day, Spirit is just going to say, do it down there, and I'm going to be out here doing it, and y'all are going to love it because you know what's crazy? Maybe I should just sit my ass down right after I buy this house. But that's neither here nor there. So, with that being said, I felt really, I couldn't have wrote a book if my eyes was in the beads like this. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I had to think bigger. So I paid somebody. All right, so many blessings to you and all your endeavors. Thank you. All right, so I wanted to just be really, really specific with what I'm about to say. All right, so I realized well, I didn't realize, let's not say that. Let's say I was having a conversation with somebody and they was telling me how black businesses wasn't this and wasn't that. And I said, pause, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. My income for the last 3 years has been nothing but African Americans and me supporting other African American vendors, instructors, services. And I said, pause. How could you even say that? And I'm like, well, what was the experience? What did you purchase? Blah, 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 blah. Very vague, it didn't do this and it didn't do that. And I was like, well, who the fuck are you working with before? Because my niggas is the shit. Like, who are you dealing with? I don't know. I don't understand. Who are you dealing with? Because the folks I deal with are fucking amazing. Customer service on point. You know what I'm saying? Just caring, following up and shit. I don't even got time to follow up. I'm trying to pay somebody to follow up for me. If anybody is interested in having a home-based business, will they just work on social media for me? Let me know. I put that in the atmosphere right there. Cause yeah, I need somebody. So I'm like, yo, working with them. Well, see, I ain't gonna say it, but you said it. I ain't gonna say it, but somebody said it. They said they was fucking with the Arabs. Now I don't know. I don't know. But so I asked, I said, okay, so what is a good customer experience for you? Like let's decipher. You said you had a bad experience with black business. Tell me about a great experience you had. I said, matter of fact, let's talk about Walmart. Let's just put it out there. Walmart is a great experience for you. A hush went over the crowd. Right. Because when you go in there, you're used to a certain level of customer service. You're used to the lines being extremely long. The building isn't always extremely clean. The cashiers aren't extremely pleasant. So if you were gonna rate it between Walmart, how would it go? So then the wheels started turning, right? Because there are certain things you're accustomed to that don't make it right. I said, so let's talk about when you go grab, a $5 lunch special from the Chinese joint. How does that go for you? When you call, is customer service amazing? A hush went over the crowd. Again, we talking realistically. Hush went over the crowd. Do they deliver on time every time that they say they're going to deliver? Hush went over the crowd. You feel me? Nobody can say shit. But you can tell me how fucked up a black business was. But you worked with a million businesses today. So let's all rate them. Let's rate them based on what? Customer service, product quality. Let's rate them. Let's see how we feel about this, really. Um, so no, the Asian place was okay. The food was greasy. The niggas took long and they couldn't understand the people on the phone. Okay, so was that a good customer experience for you? Nobody, hush. Once again, we talking. Hush falls over the crowd. Right. Everybody ain't about that business life. They choose the money over the relationship with. And I totally get that. But what I'm saying is we are accustomed to certain consumer experiences. We're accustomed to it. We're accustomed to those things. And the consumer experience that we're accustomed to usually is connected to an extremely large corporation who has the money and funds and business experience and business credit to kind of do however they want to do, to kind of move and shake and bend however they would like to. And because this is loyalty, we talking about customer retention. We talking about some of us that have been going to McDonald's since we was one. Okay. So you think about the customer loyalty. So again, let's compare McDonald's. You go on McDonald's, how's your experience? Was it great? Was it amazing? Was it something that you wanted to scream from the hills about? What was it? Oh, it wasn't that great. Oh, we're gonna get there. It wasn't that great. It wasn't that amazing. And that's just what you're used to. You just used to McDonald's. So I say again, who the fuck are you working with? Who are these black people? Because the black folks that purchase for me and that I buy with, we fucking love each other. I know how many kids they got. You feel me? Conditional experiencing. There we go. I know how many kids they got. I know what they did yesterday. Hold on. There we go. Show it. Show it. Show it. Hold up. Where's it at? To treat us like shit and keep us coming back. Right. Right. Community Wash said it best. To treat us like shit and keep coming back. So I said, you know what? In 2021, not only do I want to be extremely intentional with my purchasing, huh, 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 but I also want to be extremely aware of our black spending power. And it doesn't matter the income level that you're on. All of us is out here spending money. And most of it, just like Ro, is conditional experiences. These are experiences that we've been doing for forever. We don't even think to look up. You don't even think to try or research or try to find any other new products because this is just what you've been doing. This is just what you've been doing. This is just how you roll. But if we are going to maximize our black spending power, we do have to be extremely intentional with our purchases. You think about how your monthly income breaks down, right? Not how to keep us in business. Right. You think about how your monthly breakdown goes. Almost 50% of that is going to big corporate America. Okay, you paying your BG&E, you paying your phone bill. You feel me? You paying your rent or your mortgage. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I don't know very many black owned lenders. There are a few black banks scattered throughout. But the majority of, even if you have a mortgage, who do you think that's with? Where do you think that money goes? So there are a lot of things. True story. Vaseline versus shea butter. Come on. Vaseline versus shea. I mean, and if you're getting your shea, where you getting your shea from? Where you getting it from? If you're doing a Walgreens run, that's okay, but you're not putting any money back into the black community. That's all I'm saying. They are in the community, they're not for the community. That's one thing we got to understand. So when I was running and I'm like, man, this shit feels so amazing that I'm being so intentional with the money that I'm spending. Even if it's not a whole bunch of money, I feel really good with it because I know for a fact I could have easily wasted that money on and make the rich richer. Facts, facts, facts. So on today, and y'all know Tiffany got me this book, and Tiffany is in the room right now. And Tiff, believe it or not, I didn't use this motherfucker so much, like it's almost gone. So I've definitely wanted to touch base, and there's some things I wrote, and y'all know when I write it, that means it's about to be fire. Lisa, my OG said it's facts. My OG said it's facts. Facts. Now, here's the wonderful thing about conditional spending. Once you are aware that that's what you're doing, you can easily break that. There are so many wonderful businesses out there, black businesses, that can give you every single thing that you're buying from corporate America, probably in a quicker time frame, probably with better customer service. Girl, you know I was going to use it. Probably with better customer service. You feel good as a person because you know that black dollar, what they say, it never circulates in the black community. Me personally, in 2021, I'm making sure that my black dollar circulates in the black community. That's just what I'm doing. It makes me feel amazing when I see other people that purchase from me purchasing from other people. That is circulating the black dollar in the black community. That's a feat in itself, to where you can say, hey, hello, my name is A Natural Hair Story, aka Donna. And not only do I want you, this is my infomercial, y'all watching. Not only do I want y'all to buy my shit, but buy my nigga shit, buy my homie shit. Fuck with the people that fuck with me. And they go, I got you. Who did you say was amazing? Trish Dean was amazing. Oh yeah, I'm fucking with her shit. Who did you say was amazing, Donna? Did you say Lisa's fragrances is amazing? Oh, I'm definitely buying her stuff. Like, that's when you feel good. And you talk about, and here's the deal. We ain't talking about no baby circulation, okay? Because we hollering at Lisa down in Florida. You feel me? We hollering at Community Wash, right? Peace, everybody. How you doing, Mrs. GCJ? We talking about, we circulating the fuck out of that black dollar. Now, what Lisa gonna do? Lisa gonna throw that bitch back to me. What Trish gonna do? She gonna throw that dollar back to me. And then right there, in those three little transactions, we already broke some generational curses. Right, but see, there we go. Somebody on Instagram said, yeah, I done already bought some shit from Trish. So I know my folks buy shit from Lisa. Like, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. And I wanted to bring it to the light because there were a lot of people, listen to what I'm saying, that unlike them niggas that be like, I hate black business, it's people that built empires off of the black dollar. Who are you? Which one is you? You the one saying you don't like black business? Which is a self-reflecting type of thing, because you looking at another black person and you judging them harshly. Why would you? You know the odds are stacked against us. You're well aware. Hold up, there go twin. Yeah, she said, another person over in IG said, I just bought something from Lisa. Come on now. Facts. Reciprocate. Universal law to bring attraction. Absolutely. Absolutely. I need to know who those amazing people are and what. Okay, Kemi. All right, so CWC It's a community wash. It is led by the phenomenal Leo leader Trish. And I will be posting everybody that I'm talking about on my snap as soon as I finish running my mouth because I don't want to lose my train of thought. Lisa is my OG. Lisa is my everything. Okay. Lisa is the one that let me know that this shit was possible. Let's just start there. So and Lisa been in it for a long time. I'm telling you, Lisa been in the game for a long time. You can learn a lot from Lisa. And she told me 2 days ago that she is filled with joy. And I said, damn, Lisa, I'm filled with joy too. I need to spread my shit too. So me and Lisa are filled with joy. And we want to spread our light to the world. So that's what me and Lisa are doing for the rest of our lives. We've already said that's all we want to do. All right. Yes, I need to know those. All right. So with that being said, I went online and I started Googling because I said, shit, if I'm going to talk about this shit, I really need to be able to give some important information. So here's the tea. Until you're ready, and I want everybody to be extremely ready to make that black dollar circulate in the black community. I want everyone to be extremely ready. However, if you're not ready to break the mold just yet, I wanted to give you some things that might help you with your black purchasing power. Whether it's $1, $5, $20, it don't fucking matter. Circulate that motherfucking money back in our community. Make it so. Black women spend a lot of money. A lot of money. I wrote down some facts and some stats just to touch on. Okay, so here we go, ladies. If y'all want to know what we doing, we spending a lot. Now let's talk about it. So I jotted down the stats, the numbers on hair care products for 2020. So let's get into this. On hair care products alone, Black America spent $5.4 million. Okay. Opposed to the total spending, that would be the America's total spending on hair care products, which would be 6.5 billion. Okay. 6.5 billion is what America did. But black people did 5.4, 54.5 million in hair care products. And this is where it gets tricky. Only 85% of that 54.5 million was given to black business. But that's black hair care products. Why wouldn't black people be getting all the money for black hair care products? I wanted to talk about that one first. I needed to talk about that one first. Because for all of my locked queens, all of my natural women, all of my women that got braids underneath of that wig, you feel me? Natural hair. We should not be getting no motherfucking natural hair products for somebody that don't look like us. Right. How? Come on now, don't make me smack this book. How is somebody that does not have your texture, your experience, going to tell you what the fuck to put in your hair? That's why I said this time we got to be, we got to be extremely intentional with how we're spending our money. When you know the facts, you do better. Easily. There is no way in 2021 you should have any hair care products from anybody that don't look like you in your house. And I mean it. Come on now. And I mean it. And at this point right now, we're talking about how much spending power is in this room. Think about it. If you really are natural, do you need anything outside of our community? And I'm not talking about necessarily online spending. Of course, I would love for y'all to spend with all my ladies that got all them products. But I'm talking about in general. You can go somewhere, someplace where somebody got some natural hair care shit. Lisa got shampoos. I'm telling y'all that right now. And don't let them trick you just because the face on the company is black. Okay, well, let's get into that. When you go into the hair store, if it's a black face on it, that does not mean a black person made it. I mean, Let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. 2021, the black dollar needs to be circulating way more in the community. People say it, but they don't tell you how to achieve it. So right now, we're going to talk about how to achieve it. We're also going to revisit. We're going to revisit the numbers, because if you understand the numbers, you understand when I say the numbers, nigga, you in them numbers. You know, you got to be able to see the holistic approach on everything. You have to be able to see little pieces of yourself in everything. That shows the growth. You are a part of that $54.5 million. Now the question is, did your shit make it to the 85% of the black hair care products? Well, I tell you, if it wasn't for motherfucking Lisa and Cleopatra's Nature, I don't know what the fuck this house would be doing. I mean, we shebecking, all in, I'm spritzing all that. I was giving my money to someone else. It's locked and loaded. I'm telling you, we're doing this. We're doing this. And here's the deal. I don't mean no harm, and I'm going to say it, and I'm not taking it back. If you can't find something with a black person that has to do with hair care product that you need, go on YouTube and make it yourself. That's another way you circulating the black dollar in the community, nigga. Just don't spin it out until you can find somebody that's African American that can make that shit for you. And I mean it. 2021, we're not purchasing black hair care products that are not made by black people. That's a period. That's a period. 100% of that 54.5 million should have went to black folks. We changing how we doing it. All right, so let's get into this. Let's talk about soaps, hygiene products. This shit is crazy. So I said 54.5 million. Okay. Let's ashe to all the ancestors that's blessing this message right now. All right, let's talk about soaps. Let's just talk about soaps, the butters, ladies. Everybody loves the butters, the shea butters, the butters, all of the butters. We black people spent 573.6 million on soaps and butters. Okay, that's how much everybody spent on soaps and butters. The black Americans, that's how much we spent on it. In total, they spent 3.4 billion. That's what the world did. Guess how much of that went to black business? Only 18%. Only 18% of soaps and butters. So that means from now on, you're going to have to holler at the shea butter folks and get the shea butter from the African Americans. Now, I love a good Bath and Body Works scent just like myself. But there are people out here that will fucking shit on Bath and Body Works. Period. The soaps, the butters, the Cleopatra Natures, the Lisa's fragrances. I'm telling you. Now here we go again. Who really knows how our skin works but us? Who really knows on how shit works on our skin but us? I mean, think about how dope that is. And then on top of that, they're not tested on animals. Shit. Y'all know that. Y'all know that big corporation is testing them shits on rats, roaches, rodents. I'm just saying. I feel like I'm glowing. I'm glowing because I put the right shit in my body, and I have been intentionally purchasing from black business. I'm just saying. I feel like I'm floating higher. I'm just saying. I have been doing that. Hold up, black dollars matter, and I'm going to tell you how we're going to make them matter. So if we can, it was a million categories. I just picked out a few. They said juices, soft drinks, juices. Niggas spent 1.4 billion on soft drinks and juices. The world spent 6.2. That we only spent 16% of that with black companies that's doing juices. So for everybody that's doing the infused water, for everybody that's selling the teas, for everybody, I'm talking about black made teas, not anything that that we circulating around. We might as well throw the sea moss folks in there. People pay you for app treatments. I think I'm reading. Oh, people pay for spa treatments they can get at home. Okay. Or you can go to a black-owned spa. There is a black-owned yoni steaming spa right in Laurel. All you have to do is look for them. Oh, and like Trish said, you might need to just grab some things off of a site and make your own spa day until you're able to support that black owned spa. I'm just saying. All mine came from black owned businesses. I have so much Bath and Body Works products that I don't even need to touch anymore. There we go. And Abby said it best. Abby's already on it. She said, listen, not a lot of my disposable income can go to anything black. So I'm going to intentionally make sure I'm funneling my money in so that black dollar is circulating in the community. We got to be really, really mindful. Feminine food, we ain't even going to get into the food, but I'm going to tell y'all, only 17% of what we spent in 2020 was on African American foods. Y'all know these women out here is cooking their asses off. They delivering, they got seafood boils, okay, they got vegan options, support your black food trucks. I mean, this is really serious. A lot of our money goes to big corporations. If you can step outside the box and support that black owned company, whether it's some online shit, whatever the fuck it is, intentional. Maybe on Wednesdays, maybe on Mondays, you don't go to McDonald's or you don't go to Taco Bell. Maybe you go to the Jamaican spot. Maybe you go to the African spot. This is what we need to do. It's right. It's imperative. Yes. But you have to, when you say, oh man, I want everything to change, you have to be an agent of change. You cannot. Hold up. Shit, yeah. Period. This medicine, this shit we talking about is medicine for the soul. So this is what I'm saying. If we are going to make sure that this black dollar circulates in the community a lot more, we have to be intentional. So we already said hair care products is only going to African Americans. How is any other company going to tell us? And this is just a quick synopsis. Soap. How do we know what works best on our skin if we're not going to African American companies that make the soaps and the butters? Fragrances. People are amazing with what they're doing right now. Some of these black companies are doing major shit. There are black feminine hygiene products. It's only no black business was given more than 20% of the overall black spending in those categories. We have to change it. We have to change it. It has to change. Absolutely. Been an author of my life, not the reader. Absolutely. So it's funny because, like I said, we in the conscious community. So here, everybody here, I'm assuming it is in the conscious community. There is a saying that's been going on for since the beginning of time. It's called "do the work." It's okay to say it. You can have all the information that you would like to have until you jump out there and start doing the work. You cannot be an agent of change. So those are the people that be like, black people should, but they ain't doing nothing. The conscious community, we don't roll like that. Half the time, we don't even got to tell you what black people should be doing because we fucking doing it. All right, so let me make sure I read that. I don't want to miss that comment. Why is my comments on top of each other? Uh-oh, here we go. We definitely need to personally flood our community with our dollars more than ever now because of this virus. People and companies are dying left and right, and we as a whole need to support them. Absolutely right. And if you think that I didn't put this video out right before the stimulus checks hit, you were sadly mistaken. I did this intentionally. The money is coming. The question is, what are you going to do with it? The money is coming. The money is coming, black buying power that I'm speaking to in this room. The money, we like even if everybody in this room made 50,000, 20, 50,000, 100,000. Think about how much black spending power is in this room right now. The money is coming. This is money that no one was banking on. The question is, what are we going to intentionally do with this money? What are we doing with it? I need to do better myself, knowing I'm a part of the solution. Absolutely. That's why I wanted to pick up some of these statistics because I don't want you to think that you are not a part of this black spending power. When I say the 54.5 million, that is us. Don't think about it like, oh, those are just numbers. No, those are us. All right, let me make sure I'm getting this. The money is definitely coming. Yes, the money is definitely coming. The question is, what are you doing with it? For the last 2 years, any and everything I can get from black owned, I get to clean out my entire bathroom. People don't understand when I say I don't want something if it's not, I don't want it if it's not black. This is what Miss Glass is saying over here on YouTube. And she means it. She means it. She said she's been doing it for the last 2 years. So Tasha, you can put yourself over into the 85 with the 20% margin that we were talking about when you said, okay, who is these people? Who is this 16.6% that's giving the black business that sell juice? Oh, that's Tasha Glass and them. That's Tasha Glass and them. Who is this 22.3% that's given to fragrances, soaps, and lotion? Well, that's Tasha. Not just in the room, plant the seed in your home, community, social media, keep the message going. Absolutely. 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 Everything that you're doing right now affects 10 generations in the future. If you make it a point to purchase black, your children will see you. I'm telling you, I couldn't believe it this weekend. I had all my kids. It felt so good. And my daughter and my niece pitched their businesses to me. I had to come downstairs and cry and wipe my tears and get myself together because the fact that they're thinking of being entrepreneurs and everybody's still in school lets me know I'm doing something right. So trust and believe. When she says keep it going, you do not understand how amazing you are doing by just being intentional with what you're doing and what you're saying around your kids. Whether you sit them down and give them economic classes, which is what I do because I want my kids to know how to pay their bills, or you just speak out loud because it's your motherfucking house, keep it going. That's it. That's it. That's all we doing. All right, so I wanted to touch on other ways. Okay, here we go. Because everything doesn't necessarily have to be about, if you don't have it, let's just start there. Because this is an epidemic that we're in. Keep it going, Lisa said, hashtag. We are in an epidemic. Funds are tight. This stimulus check may go to getting some things in order. And if they do, kudos to you for being responsible enough not to buy some fuck shit. My daughter started her business, CRO 14, teaching kids how to speak Mandarin. Oh, she need to teach. Oh my God. Listen, my daughter needs to be in contact with your daughter. Please jump in my DMs. Please jump in my DMs. I really mean that. I really mean that. My daughter is on all of that kind of stuff. Please. You see what I'm saying? We got little young black CEOs that we're cultivating and nurturing, and these are going to be our big business owners of the future. Absolutely. There's the Black Child Entrepreneur series. That is amazing to teach them young. Yes, there is. It's a book about it too on Amazon. But we're getting to that. All right. So here are some of the things you can do to be an intentional black spender. Okay. It says Facebook. Okay, get this. Facebook still has the biggest reach. Okay, I'm saying that intentionally. So if you're following any black company that you have purchased from, put them on Facebook. Put them on Facebook. Take a picture of the product. Take their logo, put it on Facebook, share it with your family and friends. Facebook still has the biggest reach. Still has the biggest reach. So if you purchased a wonderful, great product, put it on Facebook. Easy peasy. Congratulations, sis. Please share the info. Thank you. I love it to teach them young. Thank you. Yes, Facebook has the biggest reach. Facebook has the biggest reach. If you want to do any entrepreneur, any black business a favor, post them on your Facebook page. Black radio stations. Black radio stations. Okay, so all of us are extremely conditioned into what we listen to and how we operate. There are several black radio stations and black artists that may consider promoting your product or vice versa. Reach out to those black stations. Make it a point to start listening to certain black podcasts. There are things you can do without exactly spending, oh, I got to buy everything that every black business is giving me. No, you don't have to do that. But there are things that you can do to be intentional. And we all know how the universe works. As soon as you start to give it out, it's going to come back immediately. I know. I'm a living product of that. My OG Lisa said, I don't want for nothing. I give to my community. I know I'm giving back. I know I'm doing the right thing. I don't want for nothing. Goods, bads, falls, in betweens. We working. We working. I'm thankful enough to say that I am one of those black businesses that stayed afloat during the pandemic, and that was all due to the support of Black buying power. So thank everybody in the room that bought something from me, that watched the video. Thank y'all. Y'all made sure I was good. So how could I not come on here and say, hey, listen, we making sure all of us is good. It's enough money out here for all of us to eat. Facts. Only be more than what you had. Wait a minute. Counseling too. Oh, thank you. Counseling too. Yes, share, share, share without expectations. Of course. You got to. You got to, especially if you believe in some shit. I done believed in shit and be like, hey, I know this is gonna come to pass. I need it. I'm gonna push, I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna try to get it. So please reach out to the black radio stations and things like that. Okay, so here's another really dope way you can support black business without actually buying anything. You can engage in black networking, which is the share. If there's a street festival, a fair, stop by, see what the fuck going on. Check it out. If a new black business opens, stop by. Stop by, check it out. Be involved in Black events and networking is another way that you can support Black business intentionally. Okay, so here's another thing, and I hope I don't have to talk forever, but we're gonna talk about it if I got to. All right, so we talking about being receptive to advertising. Now this one gonna get real cute. This one gonna get real cute because I initially started this conversation off, hey, love light advocate, how are you? Hello, Alyssa. Hello, everybody. Everybody, perfumes and bottles is over in the room. Everybody, for everybody that don't know, I start on IG. I make my way to YouTube. IG only gives me about an hour, which means that this IG is gonna shut down whether I like it or not in a few minutes. So if you would like to make it to YouTube, I suggest everybody come on over. Okay, so being receptive to advertising. Okay. So a lot of us don't understand. Like I said, what she said is conditioned. We've been conditioned to openly accept any advertising from big corporations. Okay, let's get into it. She said, oh, yeah, we about to get real cute. We about to get real cute. We have been conditioned to accept advertising from all big corporations. So on a daily basis, you'll watch TV. You'll even sing the jingles. You have no problem with it. But if you see a real nigga like myself in your timeline too much, you like, oh, that's too much. Oh, no, it's never too much because everybody is consistently promoting themselves. So when you say to yourself, oh, I've seen this person a little bit too much, or blah, 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 take a step back and think about how many times you sung that Pepsi commercial. How many times you giggled at the Geico commercial? How many times? Matter of fact, during the day, count how many times you've seen the repetitive commercials over and over and over again on the TV that we paying for. We paying these niggas to advertise for us. Let's really talk about it. We just really talk about it. Here, take my money and keep advertising to me. So when you see that word up, I'm my best promoter, as you should be, your best promoter. So when it says to be receptive to advertising, it means that we doing the same shit big corporate America is doing, and we got to go harder. We don't have an advertising team. We don't have a network station. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the deals that's going to run over and over and over again. We don't have those. So be a little bit more receptive to people advertising because, hey, at the end of the day, they won't be the person that advertise to you the most. Trust me when I tell you. Black business is not the one that is throwing advertisement down your throat. It's actually corporate America. So if you can be receptive to a Pepsi jingle, a Geico jingle, be receptive to Sis's message. That's a fact. That's right to them damn many. Right. Currently unable to explain. Huh. Oh no, I'm explaining it. But yes, we're gonna get cute. We're gonna get like sis say, we're gonna get a little bit cute. Please be more receptive. Be more receptive. Even if you go down and you just like a like don't cost nothing, god damn it. Well, I mean, we ain't talking about what you pay for the phone bill and all that, but the data and all of that. Hey, Carmi, my buddy, please check your DMs. I will. I always check my DMs. I never miss any DMs on IG. Now, Facebook, you're gonna have to give me a minute. But IG, yes. And don't worry, like I said, I'm still looking for someone that wants to, do some social media work for me. But yes, put out and do too much so that in return is overabundant. Absolutely. So be a little bit more receptive to advertising because let me just tell you something. You're being advertised to from the moment you get up to the moment you close your eyes. Whether you hop in the car and you listen to the radio, whether you go on YouTube and the ads pop up, Facebook on the ads pop up, whether you turn on your TV and you realize that you only watch 5 minutes of TV and then 20 minutes of commercials. Yeah, be receptive to Black business advertising. That's what they're supposed to do. Like it, share it. Why not? These are all things you can do without actually spending money. Somebody said truth and love. Somebody else said yes, true on YouTube. All right. So we talked about buying locally. My granddaughter is giving it up. Buying locally. Sometimes we get in our bubble, and like I said, we'll straight run the Walgreens and all that. I'll give you a prime example. I was in need of some charcoal toothpaste. And I was like, fuck, you can't get it from anywhere. I could just buy it on Amazon. And I was like, hold on. I remember it's a little cart up the street that's been open with Black people sitting there selling all types of stuff, fruits, everything. I said, let me go over there and get it. Went over there and grabbed it. It was damn near the same price I would have paid on Amazon. Talked to the lady. She gave me a list of everything she had. And at that point, I felt amazing about my purchase. Get out there. Get out there is what I'm saying to you. They said, and like I gave you the breakdown before, 50% of your income is going to corporate America. You got to pay for that roof. You got to pay for them lights. You got to pay for that TV. You even got to pay for that internet that they giving away dirt cheap, but you still got to pay a little bit for it. Okay. You got to feed your kids. And a lot of us, when we go to the grocery store, we're not going to Black owned grocery stores. So the little bit of money that's left, that 35% of your monthly income that's left, please make it matter. Please make it matter. This is like a real shit. 105.3 is a Black information network. Thank you. I'm gonna check it out. Thank you, Miriam and John. Oh, that's Seldom Pieces. Thank you, Sugar. Thank you. And see, this is how we do it. Word of mouth. Here we go. Helping out and promoting a Black radio station. All right. Now here's another way we can do it. You can buy outside of your normal demographic. So let's say you got it down packed. You know everybody in your city. They got this, and that. You know where the shea butter at. You know where the girl with the lock stuff is. You know where all of that. Okay, so you're doing a good job. But now we gotta really spread the wealth. And with the internet, it makes it extremely able to do that. So you then say, okay, like I'm a holler at Lisa, she in Florida. I'm a holler at Community Wash. You feel me? She over here. I'm a holler at Hoops. Do you know Hoops? Kitchen Chronicles and grab my sea moss. I'm gonna grab some soap from over here. I'm gonna grab, Cleopatra. It's a million companies. It's a million companies. There are a million Black companies that you can research, look up, Google, Black owned, whatever. There are Black directories, Black business directories that you can get on. There are Black business groups on Facebook that have nothing but like niche things. So if you're looking for, there are Black owned water companies. So once you got your whole community locked down and mapped out, it's time to spread out. It's time to spread out. I mean, you can fuck with me. Y'all know what I got. Oh, and I'm about to be launching a whole bunch of more products. Thank goodness I've been back here working. You feel me? All right. Here's the one that I love the most. Black business reviews. Bayo Soap the Bomb. Black owned New York. New Orleans. There we go. There we go. See how it's all coming up. Everything is popping up. We are going to continue. We're going to continue. This is something that you're going to have to put some work in. You know why? Because we don't get to advertise on TV and everywhere. We can only do our regular advertisement as we can. Social media, flyers, maybe radio promotions. Please be receptive to that. Secondly, jump outside your location. And like I said, this is the one that I really fuck with the most. Black business reviews. Okay. We live, sleep, eat, die by reviews. If you purchase something, review me. You can also review me on Google. That was the go ahead, get it together for everybody that's got a business. If you have not listed on Google, you fucking up. Listing on Google is a free review. Listing on Google is going to get you the calls that you didn't even know you were going to get. Because, see, you're supposed to be out there when you're asleep. When your eyes close, people are still supposed to be able to find you. Websites are okay, but it doesn't, your website does not have the reach of Google. Let's start there. It does not. Etsy is okay, but she doesn't have the reach of Google either. Google listings are free. Okay. And Google will also give you a free business website. Now, you can't conduct transactions, but you can definitely transfer the people from Google to your website or to Etsy. You have to be able to be found. You have to be able to be found. And sidebar, if anybody calling you saying they're registered at Google, that's a trap. Don't fuck with it. You got to go find it yourself. Once again, that's free. You can add pictures. Oh my gosh. And once you put your shit on Google, at certain other websites are able to pull your information. So you immediately get on Google and then bam, you go look and you somewhere else and somewhere over here, and Google is getting your ass all over the place and you ain't even do shit. So please be able to be found, be able to be reviewed. You want to be able to be reviewed on more than one platform. That's real shit. I'm saying this because if anybody in here didn't give me a Google review, I want y'all to leave this motherfucker, go to Google, type in a natural hair story, and review my motherfucking ass. I don't care if you give me 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. You want to write a novel in that motherfucker. But what I'm saying to you is the reviews are free and they help Black business. So if you're not ready to purchase with us, you're not ready to network with us, you're not ready to share us on Facebook because you got a certain aesthetic you're trying to go for on your Facebook page, review us. Review us on our sites, review us on our marketing sites, review us on review us. Review us. A review. We live by the reviews. Review us. So as soon as you leave here, go find me on Google and review the fuck out of my ass. I love y'all too. All right. So saying all this good shit to say that in 2021, we need to be extremely intentional with our purchasing power. We have the internet at our fingers. There's no reason if you needed a product, you could not find a Black company that is doing it. Circulate. We got, if we not going to do it, who the fuck is? Circulate that fucking Black dollar. Also, I wanted to talk about make a positive shopping experience with Black businesses. Just did your review on Google. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. You want to make a positive. Is there a Black owned listing? Of course it is. It's like Black listing business. It's like a Black listed business site. Once again, it probably has a big reach, but not as big as Google. So you can get yourself on Black business listings, and they have fees for that. Google's free. But that's also being intentional because you got to do your research though. I believe the person that owns the biggest Black owned business listing is a Black person, but you got to be careful. Y'all, what she say? Just because it's a Black face on it or say Black don't mean it's Black. It doesn't mean it's Black. So you definitely want to do your research. But another thing you can do in order to change the dynamic of how we view Black business is make it intentional to have a positive shopping experience with a Black company. If they're a little late, we ain't gonna die. The Asian lady is always late. When you go to get your nails done, she don't give you no respect. Sit right there. I do your nail. What you want, baby? Oh my God. It's so many people. She make them pretty. She ain't the nicest motherfucker. So if you can deal with her, you can definitely deal with us. If we a few minutes late, it's okay. And if you start to realize that you are that person that doesn't have any tolerance or patience for Black business, you're going to have to go back inside and re-examine your motherfucking self, because that is self-hatred. That is the Willie Lynch theory. We ain't going to get into it though, because you can wait for Maylene. You can wait for the egg roll. You can go on Walmart and the cashier can cuss you out. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to be back there next week. But if Tisha says she was shipping on the 15th and she ain't ship on the 15th, your ass done died. The question is why? Why? Why did you die because Keisha didn't ship on the 15th? Why did you die? Because Keisha ain't ship on the 15th. You know how many other things is late? Amazon is fucking late as fuck. FedEx is late as fuck. But guess what the fuck you gonna do? She said, people wake up. You gonna fuck with FedEx again? You gonna fuck with Amazon again? You don't care. You'll wait. And guess what? You gonna pray your motherfucking Prime membership and not a goddamn thing gonna come Prime. But guess what? You ain't fussing. You ain't go to Amazon and curse they motherfucking ass out. But let Keisha not ship that product. Oh, you mad at that bitch. I thought it was going to come faster. Keisha is one nigga. Amazon is a fucking corporation. Yep, Amazon been lying about their delivery dates. Girl, and we all good. Ain't nobody died because Amazon was late. Matter of fact, we didn't even talk about it. We barely talked about it. But let Keisha. All right, y'all, I think this shit is about to Instagram. I see you on YouTube. You got to go to YouTube, Instagram. You got to go to YouTube. All right, let me wrap them up real fast. Share. We'll be sharing. Oh, that's an okay picture right there. Y'all know I'll be worried about. Y'all know my face be. My face be on some other shit. I'll be on some other shit. Hold up. Buying power. Yeah, there we go. I'll worry about the description later. Hopefully they let me fix that shit later. All right. So we working. But Chess, you wanna definitely try to make sure that you have a positive shopping experience. A positive shopping experience. A lot of time perception is reality. You feel me? Usually Black business has never let me down. They shipping, they following up, but if they don't, you still want to make sure you have a positive business experience. I've had amazing business experiences with people that some in the beginning it might have been a little rough, like, oh my goodness, what happened? Let's figure out which label happened. Okay, let's get to the bottom of this. All right, let's do it. And those people are still my friends and they still buy shit from me. So even if you have a tricky situation, make it into a positive situation, a positive buying situation with Black business. Ooh, we need you. We need you. All right, so secondly, we're talking about the food and beverage industry. There are not a lot of us Black businesses that are getting our hands wet or going out here fighting in the field in the food and beverage industry. There are not a lot of us. If you know some of us, please support. Please support. Please support. If you see a local company pop up, a vegan spot, a barbecue shack, food truck, support. I lied to you not. I was riding down. I feel like is that Windsor? One of them, and it was two little girls, and their daddy was parked in a car like down the street so he could see his girls, and he had bought them a AliExpress food truck, and they were selling candies and chips. And I tell you, when I drove past it and I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cute. I saw that on AliExpress before. And then I saw that it was Black girls. I spent my truck around. And I'm like, she's like, I can give you the price list. I'm like, sis, take $30 and just fill my bag up. I don't even fucking care what you gonna give me. Fill my bag up. She was like, but do you want? I said, I don't care what you give me. I am so proud of you right now. I was like, are you on IG? I will share the fuck out of this food truck. And they dad ran over. She was like, Dad, what's her IG? I was like, oh my gosh, this is so precious. But yes, the food is going to be a little bit more, it's going to be a little harder because y'all know we don't dominate in that industry. But if you see, if sis is making juice, if sis is making teas, whatever sis is making, support sis. You better say that. We're gonna drive our people the same energy. Right. We're gonna give our folks the same energy we do to when the Nikes came out and when the PlayStation, whatever. Y'all know I don't keep up with that shit. But yes, we're going to do it. We are going to do it. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing all 2021. Please support your local Black businesses. This message ain't just for me. I'm a Black business, but I also support Black business. Please support your local Black businesses. Please support your Black businesses outside. Please be a part of that 18% that purchased Black shea butters and soap. Please be a part of that 85% that should turn into 100% that purchased Black hair care products. Please turn into that. Now that we on the right path, now that we on the right path for 2021, now that we on the right path, like I said, you don't gotta see it. You don't have to know how your $20 help somebody in Florida or Delaware or Alabama. You don't have to know how it helped. You just know it. You don't need to see everything. You just know that it's helping. And that's just that on that. And I think that is just an amazing way to be intentional for the beginning of the year. Usually and also y'all gotta know, because I was really focused on this whole on the first day, the second day of the new year, you should have did whatever you wanted to be doing for the rest of the year. Here we go on day 6 of the new year. You should definitely be doing what you want to make the norm for the rest of the year, which is being very intentional. Come on now, let's talk about it. Y'all know Marcus Garvey did it. Marcus Garvey did it without the internet, folks. $1. Niggas gave $1 to Marcus Garvey for the Black Star Line, for the Black newspaper, for all of that. And he was the first Black person to buy an actual fucking Freightliner off of niggas' dollars, off of a newspaper. You got to think about how important that is to make sure you are supporting your local Black business, which is the only one that give a fuck about you in these streets. If you think for a fact that a white business owner would tell the police not to do some fucked up shit to you, come on now. Come on now. You better say it. We got to give. Okay, I read that. But yes, Marcus Garvey did it. The shit we're trying to do, he already laid the blueprint for what we're trying to do. If you got $1 sitting around in your Cash App and you want to donate it to me, look at that. I should have put my Cash App up. I will be more than welcome to do it. And guess what's going to happen with that dollar? It's going to go into my nonprofit. It's going to go into my waist measurement challenge that has been helping for 2 years. 2 years we've been doing the waist measurement challenge. 2 years. 2 years. Giving back to the community. That's what we're doing. That's it. That's all. And we're going to be extremely intentional with what we do. All right. So I talked to Al about everything that I feel like is important for the beginning of the new year. And every new year, I try to make sure I have a video that is very intentional. I want to talk about things that is very, very intentional, because sometimes you want to do it, you don't necessarily know how. And so here's how. We doing it. We are circulating our dollars. We're doing it. That's how we do it. Period. That's it. That's all. All right, so now let's talk about the wonderful things that I got going on. Let's talk about the wonderful things that I got going on. So, I am a published author now. I've been talking about this shit for a year. I am a published author now. My book is on Amazon. The link is in my IG. You can find it. I'm gonna put the link. Oh, I gotta put the link on my YouTube videos. Oh, I gotta change that tonight. But the link is on. So the ebook is available. The hard copy book should be available before the end of the week. We still got some things going on, but like I said, I'm patient with Keisha. I'm not cursing Keisha out at all. Keisha need more time. God damn it, she can take it. So with that being said, we're working on the hard copy book. The hard copy book. Also, you gotta go review it. You can review my book before you buy it. It's about women and waist beads. It is a healing wonder. It is a tool. And can I just say that I'm so proud, and it is so pretty how it is set up. Oh, somebody got it! Oh my God! Okay, so I sold copies of the book already. I want to sell way more. Please, it's an easy read. It's not a hard read. I feel like it's my baby. And you know, you want everybody to see how pretty your baby is. So go to Amazon, please. She said, I got pictures in there. Oh, my bitch is she's cute. The book is cute. It's not like these white, it's not pay. No. I wanted to make sure that it was definitely a reflection of my vibrant personality. So please, working while listening. Girl, Keisha, you got time. Don't even worry about it. So with that being said, I'm so proud of that. Only because I'm gonna tell y'all why. I made history. Okay, I made history. All right. So when I started looking for waist bead books, when I started trying to learn about waist beads, there was no book about it. If it was a book about it, I'd have fucking read it. It was no book about it. I had to go here. I had to look at this blog, that blog. So I said to myself, I want to be the first author that's been published ever to have waist beads in the title of my book. I want you to find me, goddamn it. If you looking to learn about waist beads, I want you to be able to have a hard, tangible document that you can read about my experience with waist beads. Because if you over here reading it, that means that you, like me, you still learning. We weren't lucky enough to be born in our motherland with our native tongue, or at least some of our native traditions around us. We weren't that lucky. So guess what? We doing it on this side, honey. We doing it. I am like, you don't understand, this is big shit. And I'm going to continue making books with waist bead in the title. If you looking for me, here I go. What it said, Waist Beads 101. I heard you was looking for me. Well, here I go. Because I was looking for myself. They said, if you want to do anything, be that person that you were looking for. I was looking for me, so I turned into me. That's what we doing. Working what? That's what we're doing. So I'm so proud of myself. I feel really good about it. Like, this is a really big moment for me. Secondly, y'all know, once I'm done something, honey, I'm done. So I'm actually writing my next book that has to do with waste books and personal experiences. If you have a story that you want to be told, I always say this is the one going to Netflix. This is the one I'm going to try to make huge. Please let me know. You can jump on my DMs on IG. You can jump on my DM and send your story. You can tell me your story. We can sit together and talk about your story. I am here. I am here. If it's ratchet, I want it even more. If it's sexy, I want it even more. Give it to, I want the waist bead stories, period. If you got it, give it to me. Y'all know I'm gonna do something with it, period. All right, so we talked about that. Also, I have the event that is still going down in February. We're counting down. It's literally 1 month. Literally 1 month. Literally 1 month. 1 month until the event happens. So you got to get your tickets. Now, I wanted to put this out. If you are, my followers are everywhere. So if you are not close enough to come out and party with us, but you want to party with us, hop in my DM and let me know. And if I have to make a virtual experience for you, I will. That's just that on that. That's just that on that. I'm not leaving my folks out. I will not leave my folks out, period. So those are the things that I have going on. As soon as I get the hard copy of my book, I'm gonna go crazy live about it, because I know people want the hard copy more than the ebook. Because I believe you have to have a Kindle or some type of something to get that. But I'm thankful. If you want the ebook, it's available. Please go to Amazon. If you go to IG, it says buy my book. It's right at the top of my link tree. Please check it out. That way you can also review it. So change starts immediately. Review a black business on Google. Review a black business's book on Google. Or buy some shit for me. Shit, I got all kinds of shit. Like I said, I got these cute ass crystals, honey. These did very well the last time. The cute little gem box with the assortment. The assortment of gems, they sold out the last 2 times. This is my 3rd time getting them. The time I had them before that, they didn't even stay on the site for like a day. They were gone. They'll be gone again. So if you're looking for some dope crystals, y'all know I'm really into trying to do my crystal thing. I sold a few and some more that need to be sold. Go check it out. Go like, favorite my site. And if you ain't gonna do none of that, make sure you're intentional with your black spending. Please allow that black dollar to circulate in the community a lot more. You can do that by spending money with black business. I appreciate everybody in the room right now. Please share this video. If you feel like this is a video that other people need to hear, share this video. Share it in a Facebook group. Ooh, share this shit in a Facebook group. Share it on the IG group. Go to IG, grab it, share it on there. Share it. These are the things that you got to hear. Support your black editors. Support your black authors. Support your black food makers. Support your black businesses. Support your black businesses. They the only ones fucking with you. I'm dead ass. Nobody else don't give a fuck about our black asses but us. So if we want to change things, we have to change things starting with us. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, maybe I should do an entrepreneur class. Shit. Look how the universe be bringing it. Look how the universe be bringing it to me. All right, send some good energy, y'all. I got a lot of big things going. Or cash at me. I appreciate y'all. All right, have a good night. 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 Have a good night.